Hi, this is Joman. This time we are going to draw hair together. People who find drawing hair difficult probably think drawing a face shape that matches the hair is also hard. So I believe practicing hair must always be done together with practicing how to draw faces. Today we will skip very detailed facial features for now and practice drawing the face shape and hair together. First, let's draw this reference. The head is tilted upward. Let's start with the face. The center line is not horizontal. It's tilted like this. That's because the tilt between the eyebrows and chin is about this much. So from this vertical center line, a line at 90 degrees or slightly less than 90 degrees, it becomes the horizontal center line. Next, let's move this vertical center line. Then think of the line connecting both eyebrows, ears, and draw an ellipse. As you can see, this point will become the center point. Then go straight down, the chin will be somewhere around here. Since this is a 3/4 view faces too, so we use the entire original circle we draw. I think the size of the eye socket is roughly this big. Then this area becomes the side of the sphere. You can draw the eye socket first, then cut the side of the sphere. Or think about the side of the sphere first, then draw the eye socket. It's the same process, so it doesn't matter which one you do first. Then the ear will be placed on the cross section. When drawing the jaw, draw it slightly inward. Now for the position of the chin, when this face is truly horizontal, we learned that the chin position is here. Since the center point has moved up this much, the chin position is roughly here, raised by the same amount. Keep that in mind and roughly sketch the face shape. Next, the neck. Roughly draw the face shape like this first. The nose positioned slightly above the middle between the eyebrows and chin. Since the head is turned, the nose will be to the left of this center line. The mouth is somewhere around here. Then we bring this line for the eyes and draw the two eyes based on this. If you recently joined or are not familiar with this process yet, please watch all the basic face drawing lessons first. Today's main topic is drawing hair, so I'll explain more focusing on hair. Okay, the structure of this hair is simple. All the hair you see in front is flowing toward the back. So first find the forehead line. Then draw the hair toward the back. There's one part that's a bit more noticeable. All the other hair except for the hair tied up at the top flows downward. So because there is a difference in distance between the two, it is good to draw this line a little darker. It also looks better if the hair sticks out a little more. There are also few strands among the back hair that comes out separately like this, and the rest just fall straight down. I personally like drawing the head a bit larger than the face in terms of proportion, so I'll make the hair a little bigger. Now let's add a bit more detail to the facial features. Let's refine the hair a little more. After this adjustment, it looks a bit more similar to the reference. You can make the hair even cleaner if you want, but I'm not the type who draws hair in perfectly clean animation style, so I usually stop around this level. Now we've finished one face like this. Let's move on to the next hair. Draw a circle. This face doesn't look like it's seen from above or below. It's a 3/4 view faces 1, but very close to 3/4 view faces 2, so I'll cut the circle just a tiny bit and draw the face. The chin position will be around here, right? Draw the cut ellipse and draw the ear. Draw the chin a bit slim. If you want to draw a slightly cute face, making the chin even smaller works well. And the neck. These days, it's hard to tell if a reference is AI or not. But even if it's AI, it doesn't matter. We're practicing drawing methods, so any helpful reference is fine. Eye socket, nose, mouth. The rough positions came out like this. Let's draw the eyes simply. Draw the eyes as this kind of triangle shape where one side is shifted. Nostril, mouth. This reference is probably AI, because not many people have a chin this small. It looks like they generated a cube model. Now let's draw the hair on the top of this. Understanding the structure while drawing hair helps a lot. First, the bangs. The bangs seem to start around here. Draw the bangs down to near the eyes in a fan shape like this. Next, draw the side hair next to the bangs. The starting point of this side hair also seems to be around here. The bangs need to stick out a bit more here. On the opposite side, the other side hair is like this. Then draw the hair parting as well. The rest of the hair all flows toward the back. The hairstyle seems to appear a lot in animation. The hair is tied here, and you can draw it sticking out like an antenna. The remaining hair seems to be tied in a round bundle down here. Lightly draw the flow of the hair on the opposite side of the parting as well. When drawing hair, first draw the skull, and then place the hair lightly on the top. Then you can understand the structure without too much difficulty. But if you draw without the skull, it will be quite hard. Now let's make a face a bit more detailed. The ends of the lips need to be drawn darker, but the far end is invisible. So when drawing the teeth inside the mouth, the teeth doesn't start here, but further inside like this. This area is very dark. Next, draw the outer face line as well. Eyebrows. I drew this face like this. Now let's draw this hair next. Since it's a doll's face, it will suit anime style very well. Draw a circle. It looks like the head is slightly lowered. It's almost close to a front view. In that case, we need to secure the side of the skull when drawing the face. So it's good to cut about a quarter from both ends of the circle and then create the face shape. I always explain to draw face this way, but I'm showing you this for study purpose. If I just drew the face shape this way, would it be a completely wrong method? No, it's not. Now I can judge the size of the face, and I know the skull has to be much larger, so I can draw the face well even in this state. But if you don't know this or don't have a sense of the size, you have to practice with the circle method I always talk about. You really need to practice this method a lot. So this time, I'll draw the face using the standard method, not my personal way. Once the face shape is done, the next steps are the same. The nose is in the middle between the eyebrows and chin. The mouth is slightly above the middle between the nose and chin. Eye socket. But looking at the sketch I just drew, it feels different from the doll in the reference photo, right? If you feel that way, instead of adding detailed description, just soften the chin area more. Those two faces are quite different. First, draw a pretty face shape. Since it's almost a cartoon face now, I think we need to draw the eyes big. Actually, I'm not very good at drawing cartoon style with huge eyes, but I'll try anyway. You will probably notice it too when you look at the reference. When drawing the mouth, especially in a simplified comic book style mouth, it's important to draw the corners of the mouth darker. Even just making the corners a bit darker gives a stable feeling. Now let's draw the hair. Again, let's find the bangs this time. If I roughly draw the forehead line, it would be like this, right? Finding the forehead line isn't that difficult. You will get used to it after drawing a few times. The forehead line probably isn't this wide. Or it won't be this narrow. Of course, some people have narrow ones, but just draw according to your taste. I think the forehead line is about this size. Then the front hair starting higher than the forehead line comes down this much. It comes lower than the eye position. Next, the side fringe. Try drawing the side fringe like this. The hair in this area is one large volume, and the other volume of hair goes inside here. So it's good to draw this line a little darker. It means a shadow appeared here. Here too, the side fringe. In this case, the side hair is clearly covered. Now I'll continue drawing the side hair. Structure is important when drawing hair, but silhouette is also important. Think carefully about this outer silhouette while drawing. The shadowed part in the hair are slightly visible here and darker here, right? This shadow is created because of this hair. For the rest, just draw as you see according to the design. Then let's simply clean up the face outline a little more. Then we will finish this face like this. This time, let's draw the side view face. Draw a circle and place a dot. The horizontal line is in this one. First, find the vertical line. The tilt of the eyebrows and chin seems to be about this much. Then from this line, find the horizontal center line at 90 degrees or slightly less than 90 degrees. You know what this means, right? When drawing a front view face, the horizontal and vertical center line from 90 degrees. But for the side view face, if the horizontal center line is level, the vertical center line is tilted this much. Then this angle will be smaller than 90 degrees. That's why we find it in reverse order. So find the vertical center line first, and for the side view face, you can find the horizontal center line slightly less than 90 degrees. It might be a little difficult, but I explained it in detail in the membership videos too. So please watch the badging lessons first, and then watch this video. So set the horizontal center line at a slightly smaller angle than 90 degrees. And just bring the vertical line as it is. The cross-section of the sphere side will look like this. Of course, the ear is located here. The chin position is, you can find the chin position when the face is rotated horizontally. So this is the rough chin position. Connect the jaw line softly and draw the neck. The forehead should stick out a bit more, and a slightly flatter crown looks better. Next, shall we draw it in this state? From here, we already know the basic positions without looking at the reference. The nose is in the middle between the eyebrows and chin, but since it is a side view, it sticks out more to the left. The mouth is slightly above the middle between the nose and chin. The eye socket is slightly above the nose. Starting to draw the face from here will be much easier, right? Of course, some very detailed change will be needed, but knowing this and just copying the photo without knowing anything are completely different. Now let's draw the outer face line. If you are familiar with it, you can draw it in one stroke like this. But if it's difficult, first connect the middle of the eyes to draw the upper and lower triangles. Then one circle for the upper lip, one circle for the lower lip. Draw this first and then try drawing the side view face. Next, the chin line. Draw the jaw toward the ear. As you can see in the reference, there is a low part of the chin. So when drawing a face in side view, you can think of the chin line as splitting into two directions. Nostril, mouth. The eye, since it's a side view face, draw it in this final changed eye shape. like this. Make this end stick out a little. Draw it like this. If you want to draw in anime style, make the eyes bigger, erase the nostril, and make the mouth small. Shall we try once? I don't know if it's well drawn, but if you draw in anime style on the same guidelines, it will look like this. And a slightly more realistic face will look like this. Know that there is a difference and draw accordingly. Draw the ear and the neck. For now, let's just draw up here and draw the hair. If you look at the head isn't perfectly round like this. This part is a bit flat. The bangs probably stuck out like this. Then the side fringe goes toward the back of the ear. Sideburns are visible too. The side hair is covered by the back hair. The back hair flows down like this. This back part also goes like this and then bend. When drawing side view hair, it's good to keep this part in mind. So I drew it like this. Does it suit this face now? From here, we can make the face a bit more feminine. The method is simple. Select everything below the eyes. If you are drawing with pencil, you'll have to erase. Then raise the position little by little. Compare the two faces. You can also make the hair bigger without reducing the chin and nose. So what I'm trying to say now is, about the proportion between the face and the hair size, in the end you have to know that the skull is quite large and draw accordingly. Let me finish drawing this face. So today we drew hair together like this, Every time I make a hair drawing lesson, I actually find it quite funny, because in the end, it's a face drawing lesson. I know you might get tired of it, but please practice drawing face shape together with hair. Then see you next time. Bye!